That was quite an interesting float, wasn't it? Touched one wheel down and then just sort of like floated it off into for another 100 feet or so. What's going on? Right, we're back. We're back. How's everybody doing? Hope you're well. Let me just have a look here live now. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, what have we got? So, runway 27 right now, folks. If you can figure it out, we're at the other side of the airfield, literally. Scything through the fjords. Now that very moment of touchdown is what's getting me at the moment, to be honest with you. But I think that's partially down to the issue with the foot pedals and the rudder pedals being out of sync and not working properly. But Dylan VK is a returning member. Welcome back, Dylan. Let me just tighten this up a little bit, God bless you, because that needs a right old tighten, doesn't it? SHB Motorsports tuning in from Christchurch, New Zealand. A very warm welcome to you, SHB. And say g'day, would you? You don't say g'day in New Zealand. It's just that moment of flair. Just carrying the flare. There's the flare. There's the flare. Nicely done. Now just let it sink. Throttles back. When it says retard, that means retard the throttles. Gerhard Van Ingenkou has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Gerhard. Alexandra Jones is straight in. Back in at Superclass. Alexandra, a very warm welcome back to you, and along with everybody else, thank you guys for your support. You are very nice people. Bruce 5, 30 days to clear the snow in Toronto. Wow. 2319s in a row. And a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, okay. Looks like we've got good conditions for vortex noise, folks. Wing vortex noise. Let's just have a look at this wind at the moment. Still sort of like a little bit on the not quite sure what it's doing side, isn't it? Are they landing in a very slight tailwind? Will be revealed. $360 days to get an engine fixed. Flipping Nora. EGPX, you are correct. Eastern location, number 4 on the map. It's still a disagreeable sock, screaming Amy saying. Grumpy old sock. Yeah, you see, I reckon they're definitely landing in a bit of a tailwind. They seem to be sort of like getting that sort of like struggling for the last couple of feet and floating it a little bit. Steph Bird. Michael Bodnar. Yesterday I learned that on the 737, the landing gear fold up under the plane but are still exposed. Didn't realise that. Yes, Michael, they are. The reason for that, sir, is because they haven't got room for undercarriage doors, because it's so low to the ground. Here we go, 777. Now listen out to the vortex on this one. We might get them. Sink all that weight onto the gear, man. Bit of a downwash there. Charlie Walkman. Easy screaming at you, son. Easy, son. He's not wrong, no. I don't believe it! Margaret! Clear. Runway is clear. You've got clear to land. Ellis Chernoff. Inflating skirt on the 737, eh? Yeah. Chasing that wind, man. It's definitely a... yeah, look at that, man. It's... Cousin of Anchorage sock, yes. Good afternoon, Adam N. Tuning in from Stockport. HGC. Bill Stephen BA flight from London City to JFK via Shannon A318 with about 38 passengers, all business class. Yes, those were the days. Indeed, these were the days. Okay, that's interesting. Michael Bodnar saying WestJet are going to be adding a direct flight from Halifax to Amsterdam using the 737-8 MAX. But that's kind of what they do here as well. Mind those birds. They've all gone, get out of the way, flipping heck, John, hold on a minute. You see that? Nicely done. Nice manipulation. Keep the elevators in the up position just to bring that front end down nice and smooth. Stoneman, JD Stone. Bring the windsock to the red line in Staines when he comes back over in July. Hang it from the pub. That's that one down by the riverside, isn't it? Brian Stewart, 60 years ago today, Lufthansa signs up as the first customer for the 737. Not the launch of it, but signs up. Yeah, they were the launch customer, Lufthansa. And now they're going back to the 737 as well, after many years away from it. Wonder if one of their first Maxes will be a retro livery. I hope so. So it should be. A220, folks. Wow, something big just gone out. Whoa, is that go around? That was him powering up, man. That was him powering up. What's that all about? Wasn't he happy with that Turkish jet? Golfer Clarkey. G'day, Golfer Clarkey. Hope you're doing well. Likes his golf, does Clarkey. Ellen M. Emirates 380. Now, something interesting that I learned actually from Johnny on the Airbus about the go-around procedures and the fact that that's all built in to the onboard FMC, the flight management computer. All you need to do is apply throttle and push the thrust levers forward, and the aircraft will do the rest in terms of you don't need to. It will fly a preset route. Hello, mate.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Like your streams.
Stick around, man. I'll give you a sticker later, yeah?
Okay.
Alexandra Jones, 1987, gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Alexandra. He came up and walked straight off, folks. He just came up, waved, and then walked straight off. He's a pedestrian. He hasn't parked his car here, so... Kevin Parsons. What a lovely day, he's saying. I don't know, man. But I tell you what, decent enough conditions, aren't they? Simon Knock, yeah, I think he was unhappy with the. He might have been. It might have been a little bit of. It might have been coming in a little bit too fast. I don't know, but he certainly didn't seem to be anyway. But I mean, the Turkish jet was way off of the runway. So give this Swiss 220 a go at it then. So that power, that noise I heard, that heavy thrust noise, it just coincided with departure going out of the southern runway, but that was actually him powering his engines up over the threshold. Yeah, this whole system works much better now on top of the van, doesn't it? We've got our extension. DC-10 Lufthansa fan, loving the location. Thomas McRae Photography. South Poultry. Look at the end of the wings if you get a chance to, especially this the right-hand wing, our left side. Look at the ailerons flapping away there. So it's all the computers doing that, adjusting the aircraft's track. See the outboard ailerons on the wings there, folks. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Watch her weight. Watch the weight come off those wings when she touches down. Watch the wings dip, big downward stroke. Wow. No, we haven't. Wow. A big load of spacing. Oh, okay. We'll have to wait for the summer then to see Icelandair's 321neo, unless of course they put it on another service earlier on in the day. They have got the 767 on the service at the moment, so who knows? Michael Barber, do cargo aircraft fly with backup crew if they're doing transit? Not really. Not really. I mean, they will do if they're doing like an intercontinental flight, maybe from China via look at that for timing, man. Via Anchorage, or if they're doing it, they will likely run a four-man crew, or they will have a crew waiting for them in Anchorage, and they'll do a switchover. Things like that. Alan Dick's sound is great. Thanks, Alan. Anxious traveller. Right, now, you know what I have got? Sucrus, yes. Part 2, welcome. Simon Harding, how it gets airborne, the 380 still amazes him. Well, it's all relative. It's all relative to the size of the big fuselage, big wing, and so on and so forth. The wing will be relative to the size of the aircraft type. Of course, the big challenge has been in recent years is well, not so much recent years, in modern aviation, would obviously be in terms of the aircraft's efficiency. With the drag caused by the wing, creating the new type of wing, the winglet, instead of extending the wing, so to speak, like they do with the rate wingtip on the 777, etc. The key is for being able to park these things at gate. Doug Clayton, London City still operating 09s. Interesting. Oh, bless him. Elliot Reed's broken his humerus bone. So you can't even make him happy with a tickle, can you? Or a funny joke or anything like that, because his humerus bone's completely broken, that's it. Keep your chin up, Elliot, mate. Didn't even know there was a humerus bone. Well, yeah, I mean humerus as in like funny. That's not the funny bone, is it? There isn't a funny bone. There isn't actually a funny. Oh, is it? Oh, I did. Oh, okay, okay. Right, all right, all right, all right. Philip Lowry, what happened to Virgin's domestic flights about 10 years ago? They stopped. So still Virgin America. We'll be seeing them down in Perth, I think. Sorry. Yeah, Virgin Australia, sorry. Is Virgin Australia still operational? Operating 777s, I believe. Look at this lovely jet line. key is with the 350 is get all four wheels on the flare to touch at the same time. That's the key objective. Not that it happens all the time. It has to be the right conditions and a very skilled pilot to make that happen. The anxious traveller. Virgin do domestic flights in Australia. Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. But he was talking about over here. We've seen Virgin Australia operational. But do they still do? Didn't they do the LAX 777 operation? I seem to recall. .787. This is a 10, potentially. I don't know. Big chunky undercarriage on the 787. Nice adjustment, man. That was awesome. Nice correction while he was still in the air. Blimey. Well, yeah, but 4:30 this time a month ago, it would have been dark, wouldn't it? So, Screaming Emu, I approve of the crosswind technique. Rick Enns, thank you. Good to have you with us as two Rick. Neo, big engines on the Neo. Yes, they are. Simon, you can. Yeah, I wouldn't. They're not tatty, the stickers. They're good quality vinyl with good quality glue. Stickers are all about the application process, isn't it? I know they say, you know, the surface must be free of dust and grease or oil or anything like that. It's so right though, isn't it? It needs to be like squeaky clean, literally. Wow, that was quite not aggressive, but sort of like, you know, maybe a little bit firm, shall we call it. Tim O'Dell, landing light on when cleared to land. Okay, this is our go around jet, I think. Second attempt. Bill Stephen, lots of flights from Perth to mining areas around Western Australia and Northern Territories, 40 to 50 a day. Got some big stuff going in there as well though, haven't we? So, daily 380, triples, 7/8s. Maybe we just weren't happy with the lineup. Park Fair, mate. Matthew Smith, why is it on the 320 CEO when you sit in front of the engine you get a buzzsaw sound, but on the 320 Neo the buzzsaw sound is good? Well, that's because of the blades. Well, you just answered it, Matthew. Yes, indeed, that is exactly it. Primarily, it is because of the bigger low compression blades, which are the low pressure blades, which are the blades the fan blades, basically. Yes. Wow. Bit of an odd noise, wasn't it? Or was that the was that maybe the 220 giving us a little bit of a howl there? I don't know. Screaming in me, I want to say the old style blades. Yeah, the old big steel blades. And a ton of them made the buzzsaw C5 767 is said to come to mind. Yeah. Well, were they steel blades? Wow, really? What, on the old on the CF6s and stuff like that? And the really Pratt & Whitney 2000s and things. They're steel blades. Thought they were titanium or. Bloody heavy, that, wouldn't it? They'd corrode really quick, wouldn't they? Multiple blades as well, the buzzsaw, of course. Double the amount of blades. Nice downwash. Kujro making a very valid point as well. The engine speed, the rotation speed of the fan is slower than the CEO's, but delivering the same amount of thrust. Make lovely sound, those the new big Leap engines, and the more so the Pratt & Whitneys, to be honest with you. The Leaps are good, but the Pratt & Whitneys, mind you, the Leaps, yeah, when they spool up on full flex, they sound like a little mini GE90. Screaming emu, yes, of course. I did hear that you know, the scream or the high-pitched noise that you hear, certainly on the which is very evident on the GE90 when it spools, is the fan blade tips reaching the speed of sound. And what he's saying there is that potentially that could be something to do with it, but it most definitely is the fact that you've got half the amount of blades in the new bigger engines, the GTFs and the Leaps, than you have on the old CFM56 engines and the IAEs like these. Oh, minor. This is the Neo. Michael K, bring back the BAC 111 engines. Spey engine or something like that, wasn't it? Was it the Spey that they use on the back 111s? Top of the morning to you. Oh, a little bit of vortex. Nice. Yin Team Stripes, Cathay Pacific, good day to you. Oh, I was right, Ellis, thank you. Spey was also used on the Buccaneers, yeah, wow. The old Buccaneer, I used to love watching them at the air shows, man. The Lightning and the Vampire and the Meteor. Crazy flight deck on the Buccaneer, I seem to remember. They've got like the pilots in this on their own. In the upper bit like the Mosquito, with the flight engineer down below them on the right hand side or something like that. Landing into a bit of a tail, isn't it? Like you say, it's still undecisive, isn't it? But look at that. It's all over the gaff. Most definitely blowing from behind me, though, the winds. I can feel it. Downing, my twin, is first officer on the next BEA 320 now. Get that him there, Andy? Awesome. Ask him, can't you, if he was landing in a tailwind? Yeah.
chicken coujon from Sainsbury's. Oh look, the hatch is open. Oh no, it's not the lamppost. Super boy. Blimey, that's a third new livery Saudi jet we've seen today, man. They're getting through them, aren't they? Wow. What? Wow. Nick Gray, talking about the A220 and the GTF engine. I heard the Wookiee howl while at cruise for the first time last weekend. Interesting. Would that be they've obviously had to increase the power. That's all I can think of. Well, not they, but the computers. I think screaming Emu. Yeah, it happens with a power up at any altitude. There we go, screaming Emu. There we go. Oh, there we go. Nick Gray changing changing flight level. The E2. Not sure how Embraer are doing in terms of their deliveries, because the market is primarily, you know, all about Boeing and Airbus, isn't it? 99% of the time. I'm not sure. Wow, blimey! Listen to that. Is that a 767 or something? Flipping heck. Making a lot of noise, isn't he? That was a lot of noise, mate. Matthew Smith. The E190 is in a class of its own, sort of along the same side as the A220. It doesn't really compete in terms of the 737. It's more a regional aircraft. John Armstrong might be Casey. No, 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 that was definitely an aircraft climbing out on departure. Gary D, it was a Delta 767-400, I'm guessing. Making a right old racket. Vortex. Gee, it's great to be back on 27s again. Matthew Smith, what is the turnaround time for an A380? Well, oh, nice funky shot with the sun, man. Oh, yeah. The A380, well, Emirates turn them around in about 90 minutes. That's the plan. That's the time that they like to turn them around in. That's what Emirates do anyway. Obviously due to the frequency of the service, basically. BA, I'm not sure about Qatar. I'm not sure about Etihad or Singapore Airlines. I only know the Emirates turnaround time being 90 minutes because we worked with them here at London Heathrow. Down, son. Pico 7, E190, E2 orders 52. 195, E2 orders 282 from the Embraer website. Well, it's not a large number, is it? Is that orders? How many are actually operational? Wow. Only 52 195 E2s and 190 E2s, 52, 195 E2s, 282. It's not massive, is it? Lindy Fleetwood, any relation to Tommy? Departure for that Dreamliner. Looks like Vietnam. Oh, what a great distant sound, the distant howl of the GTF, man. Did you hear that? Oh, we could have a bit of a funk shot coming on here. Might be a little bit high. China B, like in the sunset. Aviation in 4K on holiday in Scotland. Still very late up here. Well, you should be getting it. It should be. Yeah, you're going to get it, obviously, because you're further up north, aren't you?
of like obvious, isn't it? More woes for British Airways, of course. Now they've got one over here with their that starboard port engine, sorry, off for fix, and they've got another one round the corner with a port engine off for fix. Why don't they take the other engine off of the other one, the good one, and put it on this one, and then operate that aircraft like Virgin did? Ryan Stewart. 43 years since the 757 made its maiden flight. Kind of to, well, the 767 was the counteract for the A300, wasn't it? Sim's coming along okay, Rab. Only done 1 day's training on it yesterday. Very basic. No landing lights for this guy. Very basic at this stage, just because we're still the thrustmaster controls are not plug and play. They have to be synchronized with the. They have to be synchronized basically. So we're going through all of that at the moment, but I am able to do basic flight training, taxiing and stuff like that. Amrinda waiting for EK03 from Dubai. My son is flying that plane. Can't wait to see him. Wow, Amrinda, that's fantastic. Where is EK03 then? I mean, we've just had, oh, she's 2 hours away, right? Okay, so won't see that Amrinda, I'm afraid. But keep us posted if he's ever flying in or out of Heathrow. Or operational, or in any of the streams you believe that, and it works within our schedule, then let us know, and we'd love to cover him for you in terms of. This is Finnair's 350, isn't it? Nicely done. Craig B asking if all the engines are symmetrical. Well, actually, well, in terms of the engine characteristic, in terms of the engine makeup, yes. Or are you talking about? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, they are all the same sides. The connections, the fuel, the gearbox, all that kind of stuff. It's all on one side on these engines. Well, I think most of them anyway. In terms of the, yeah, so you could potentially swap the left for the right, if you know what I mean. I think that's the reason why they built them that way, because in order to make them interchangeable, I'm guessing. Tommy gun. Neo. Look how quiet it is.
Look how quiet it is here.
Yeah, so obviously we're building up to this whole sim show on the 7th of March, which we're doing with the guys at Any Builds on the release of one of their new sceneries, which we'll be talking about on that show, but also trying it out, and maybe a little surprise for you folks as well when you see it. That they've done, which is pretty crazy.
Season starts before the bleeding clocks go back.
Lee Hesp, lovely evening shots. Yeah, such sunset, and I mean emotion sheerly, folks. That's the one I'm training on at the moment, the 321 Neo. Oh, Alpha Echo, they've done more than that, mate. Barbara's just had 3 days at the Renaissance Hotel on Bath Road. She's all the way up there in Yorkshire. ZenP, as long as I'm in a position where you can come and say hi, of course you can. I love people coming up saying hello, but obviously when I'm in one of these positions like I am today, it's just hang tight until I finish the show. Come and say hello when I finish the show. And I always carry stickers. Red 5, looking good with the runway lights. Full stretch Cathay. Yeah. That speed she's going. How far those wingtips reach up over the fuselage, man. Nice, 330. Ooh, Iberia 330. Wow, haven't seen this for a while, have we? Running the CF6 engine, so no, I don't think they'll use the clam, the sliding mechanism rather than the hinge mechanism. Wow, that's come to a stop really quickly, man. Keystone 75, liking that. Nice one, Keystone. Kev Miller. Craig B, Joanna B.
Joanna B, does 2,500 seem reasonable for flights and hotel to Tokyo for 1 week? Yeah. Yeah, that's return. Yeah. Nigel Armstrong, Turkish Air Force A400M over King's Lynn. Lots of Air Force activity in the area over the last few days. Oh, what happened there? Sorry about that. Lot max. Scimitar winglet. Nice. Ooh. See how low she is to the ground, man. You feeling that rumble? Robin Rambalo. Digital David saying saw something on about pilots being able to change runway light intensity. Well, they will ask the they can ask the tower to dim the lights, can they not? I believe, or increase the intensity of the lights, or increase or decrease. As far as I'm aware. There we go, cruise road pilots can request, there we go. Just like guys. I do listen. A wild snowball, yes, I believe so. Oh, we got a mic about to go off, so stand by, folks. I'm just going to keep it on there for a second. I'm just going to keep it locked out on there because I've got a mic. I need to replace the mic. Go. Oh, hold on. Nice! Yeah! Oh, vortex. Vortex. Listen out for it. Here he comes. There it is. Wow, that was quite late, man. Okay. Switching out the mic, stand by.
Wow. Perfectly timed on that flare, man. Big downwash. So much so it's blown that board, man. GP, Mike, okay? GP? Hello? Muted me again. Hello? Kev Miller, yes, it is still the same that the flight crew do have to eat a different meal, as far as I'm aware, I believe. So, oh, Cathay 350. Is this their 1K? It looks big and heavy, but I don't know. You can never tell until they. It's a 900. Open the undercarriages in terms of its rate. Look how, wow. Nice. Matthew Smith, I've noticed after landing the reverser door remains open for up to 15 seconds. Is there a reason for that? To be honest with you, it's all down, it's pilot controlled, that, Matthew. Whether, you know, depending on whether they're doing other stuff, if you know what I mean. But they will sometimes, it depends on, you know, it depends on, you know, what's going on the flight deck, really, isn't it? Pilots, Khusro, Screaming Emu, Paula, Pico. Thank you, David. Bigger. Mike is perfect. Thank you. Yin Team Stripes. Yin Team Stripes. Okay. Air China suit, somebody saying. Brian Stewart, next 10 minutes. Air Canada. Air China 777, China Southern, Air China 777, nice. I like that, that's quite rare, isn't it? China Southern 78 and China Eastern 777. Not so rare on the China Eastern, but certainly on the Air China. Take care, Khusro. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your input. Irene, I think it is. Erie Irene. LA girls, sons. Erie 9, sorry. For God's sake. Erie Irene. Yeah! Hey? Yeah. Just listen to that rumble, man. Here. Oh, for God's sake, really? Turn it off. Eerie Irene. Sorry, Eerie 9. It's a bit eerie, that Irene, isn't she? It's great in this light as well, you see all the runway markings being reflected underneath the belly. Runway lights, look at that. Isn't that lovely, man? Thank you, Ellis. I'll pass that on to the camera. I'm sure he'll be very happy with the feedback. Matt Jones, cracking view. Late bit of reverser going on there. Very late. Just trying to make it for the exit, I guess. All good? Okay. GBYAA PC will need an upgrade to run MSFS 2024 the way I want to. Yeah, there's been some, apparently, not that I would really know, but apparently the difference between 2020 and 2024, there's been some unhappy people out there, unhappy simmers. Because it, I believe, I'll put it this way, you generally always get that though, don't you, when you get like a new operating system, that when they update it, you know, there are always things that they change that doesn't please everyone, does it? Thank you, Joanna B. Great time of the day for photography, man. Thank you, Aidan. The X1. China Eastern. Beachfront location in Japan, isn't it, Julie, this one? But you get to see the touchdown. But without the bank shot on approach, that short finals turn, Kai-Tak style. Yeah, and you don't get, yeah. Yeah, everybody, lots of people around the world have scanners, radio scanners, and in the UK it is illegal to broadcast ATC on any platform. However, they sort of like turn a blind eye to anybody listening to it on a scanner because they can't police it. It's virtually impossible to police it. So you know, it is just one of those things where it's the reason we don't broadcast it is because we've got a very good relationship with NATS here, National Air Traffic Services here in the UK, and we don't want to upset the apple cart, because if we start broadcasting it, then we wouldn't get the respect that we do, and the understanding and the good relationship that we've got with them. Other people may feel differently about it, but that's just the way I am. That's the way I do business. I like to be fair. Nigel Armstrong, the noise levels exceed the mic's top end when the plane flies by you. Does it? What? Oh, wow. Fire coming out of the APU on the China Eastern, Roger saying, as they fired it up, no doubt. Yeah. There it is there. It might have been just a little bit of unspent fuel in the APU combustor. I believe that's probably what it was. But did you see that guy? Aidan Cowan, it's because of the Wireless Telegraphy Act. Blimey, that's so old I don't even know how to say it. See you, Jazz. Got a meeting with the guys at, well, we're having lunch with GoFundMe tomorrow, folks, and doing a check presentation for the money that you guys raised. We all raised together for the Red Cross, the global Red Cross campaign. Excuse me. On Christmas Day, was it? Was it, Jilly? Or New Year's Day? I can't. Christmas Day. Andrew Hickenbottom is Jerry being attacked by guinea pigs. Wee, 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 wee. Yeah, I am. Wee, wee, wee. Like as if a guinea pig's going to attack you. Because he's furry, isn't he? Chirping bird. Right, what's our closeout going to be then, GP? Come on in, folks. What's the closeout going to be? Let's have a look on Flight Radar and see what we've got inbound. Come on home. Oh, one there. Okay, I've got a 777 there. He's about 3 out, isn't he? Asiana 350. Sounds good, GP. Where's she at? Is that her? Just, oh no, okay, he's just departed. Oh, blimey, where is it? Okay, over the channel we've got BA 350, Asiana 350. 34 minutes out. Blimey, really? That long? Flipping heck. Professor, yes indeed, we will be, of course, posting the... I love the sound of those PW1500s, man. Or are they 1100s? I can never remember. I think they're 1100s on the Neo, and they had 1500s on the 220. Screaming Amy's told me so many times. I'm probably just fed up with telling me. Professor waiting for the flight from Dundee, then back to work. Brian Stewart, you will see the oversized check. Don't worry about it, mate. BEA 777, 3 minutes out. The lights are on, like on the... Michael K saw the Aer Lingus aircraft flying out of court. Sounds awesome, Jill Blakeney. Caroline Brookine, what's that, GP? Yes. I did. I did. I did. Legitimately thought it was called a bean cat. What an idiot. Bean cat. As if, for God's sake. It's a long time. Oh. Wow, very smooth. One of those anticipatory moments, isn't it, where you're sitting there and you're like, okay, we're sort of like being across the threshold of the runway a little while ago, and we're sort of like getting to be a third of the runway down. I've just seen the touchdown zone go past me, and we still haven't put the wheels on the ground anytime soon. Eh? Oh, kind of, yeah, on the 321s, yeah, in a way, yeah. Alan Burden, good evening to you. Steve Owen, when are you going to sell your flasks, Jerry? Okay. Probably never. Okay, well, that 34 minutes will go quick. The question is whether or not we've got enough light for it. Still good experiment for the camera, isn't it? And of course, I want to listen back to the earlier show with the second mic and see what it sounds like, because we had a lot of good feedback about that. Kathy Horvat, tuning in from Anaheim, California. Hope you're well, Kathy. Seeing 26 minutes out, Aidan Campbell, thank you. Professor sounded great with the second mic, brilliant. And that's what I want to hear. That's what I like to hear. Same thing again. Steve, we're going to be doing another charity show, not in the evening, I would have thought, but it will be a probably the same thing as we do every year: Christmas Day, New Year's Day, one of the two. Oh, event! I thought you said evening. Right. Like me with me white shirt on and a bow tie. Yes, we will do. Sorry, Steve. Neil P. Dalgo, good evening to you. James, Jonathan Pyle. Cutting out a bit. What's cutting out a bit? Okay. Or maybe he's watching in. He's watching. He must be watching it in a little bit behind. Yeah. There we go. Ben and Amy from Anaheim as well. Michael K, 350 just off Clacton-on-Sea. Squirrel has gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Squirrel. He's got a squirrel in his thing, isn't he? And Maria Spinelli. Yeah, I know. It's like, just like he's sitting there eating a nut, isn't he? Well, Steve, is it? Okay. I think we've done that. We've done Cancer Trust, haven't we, Jilly? Didn't we do the Cancer Trust charity? Breast cancer, was it, or was it just Cancer Trust? I think it was the. Oh yeah, leukemia. That was it. Yeah. We'll have to have a delve back into the archives and see which ones we did. But thanks for the heads up, Steve, and congratulations on your recovery. Nick Gray, definitely a top 10 avatar for Squirrel. Look at him sitting over there, looking at us. Look. Hello. TAP. Oh, easy there, son, easy there. Yeah, I also think my engine response is slightly off as well. When I retard the throttles, the engines don't retard as quickly as I would expect them to. So I think there's quite a bit of tuning to be done on the panel, basically. The whole throttle assembly with the park brake and all that kind of stuff, the gear up selector and selector. As well as obviously the control stick as well, which is generally just for direction. There's no other sort. There are buttons on it, but really, other than the well, they've got the red button on there. What's the red button for? Don't say ejector seat. It's a puppet. Oh, is this it's a T-tail? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Struggling again, mate. Don't know if we're going to make it, mate, for the Asiana. Is he coming straight in, or okay. Okay. Adam Twaits, BEA inbound from Manchester. Right. Pride, there we go. Thank you, Professor. Take care and good night. Penny Haskins. Yeah, I'm always a little bit sceptical, I've got to be honest with you. I'm always a little bit sceptical about charities and how much of your contribution actually ends up going to the welfare of the animals and not in the pockets of the people that run the charities, because they say X amount of net profits, don't they? Always a little bit dubious about that, you know, those bleeding pulling at people's heartstrings on TV, like, you know, will you give £1 a week to save this poor cat from... I saw one the other day and the cat was like, they filmed the cat walking down the garden, it's like it just stopped in its tracks, like, what's going on here then? You're a stray, poor cat. No, I'm not. I'm Mr. Miskins from next door, number 42. No, you're not. You're a very sad, lonely cat who's been... No, I'm not. I'm perfectly fine, thanks. I've just had me Felix as good as it looks, and I've had a little sleep, and now I'm on me... Yes, but can you just be a poor little cat that people could give £1 a week to? I'm not into it, man. That's why I'm very, you know, we're very picky on the charities that we choose. You know, when we did the animal charity, the one with the RSPCA with the Battersea Cats and Dogs Home, that's legitimate, isn't it? These donkey sanctuaries, I don't know. I mean, if it goes direct to the donkey sanctuary themselves, then yes. And the bloody videos that they play, it's disgusting, man. I can't stand to see animals in pain and harm and all that kind of thing. And they really do pull at people's heartstrings. I tell you, it's all the elderly people. Oh, hello. I just saw your advert for the donkey saying, can I? Oh, yeah. Give us all your money, you know. And you don't know where it's going, man. I'm honest, very dubious about the last port of call in terms of your £1, you know, whether they get sort of like 4p of it and the rest of it is all admin costs, which is the fat cats running the bleeding charities. Not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. That's why we're always very dubious about it, folks. Aaron Thomas, BA 350 behind BA 60 from a... Okay. Dave Carrington, I think we've done the British Heart Foundation, haven't we, Julie? But the thing is, no, we haven't, because we try to do global stuff, folks. It's all about global, because we have a global audience. I think we might have done BA, British Heart Foundation, in the early days, yeah. But now we're all, because we're so global, folks, we like to do charities that have a global presence, not just in the UK. I know we have a very high number of our members are in the UK. And to be honest with you, you know, we could do with a bit of charity ourselves, couldn't we? We've got no flipping economy. Yeah. It's always a tricky one, choosing, folks, because, you know, if a charity is successful, then it's working, and it's not short of, oh, hello, what's going on here? Another pilot. Yeah, that is the other thing that's terrible, is that when you sign up for those people, they pester you, don't they? They keep pestering you for more money, like, you know. Once they've got your details, you're in the hands of all of the other charities as well. They sell them off and everything. I'm not a fan of it at all. Signing up on the doorstep, forget about it. So I'm guessing that pilot feels, well, I can see the lights, the runway lights are massively intense, aren't they? So why would I need me landing lights on compared to what I'm seeing ahead of me? I had no idea about that, Mark. Chairman. Huge salary. You see, that's what I hate it. Can't stand it. When did you start doing that, Julie? Oh my God, really? What are you doing that for? Oh my God. BEA! He was deaf. Okay, yeah. No, fair enough. Nicely lit up. Yeah, but if he was a nice fella and he was genuine, have you looked into the charity? Have you looked into it at least? Sure, it's not just going to him and he's in the Bahamas somewhere. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine, okay. Only? What, a month? Mate, really? Oh. You're such a mug sometimes, mate. You really are, aren't you, eh? We donate to USA. Is that? I wonder what that is. Is that maybe that I wife, or she's not sparkling. It normally does, but Aaron Thomas now on finals. Thanks, Aaron. Got a cruiser. Looks like a Dreamliner. And then below it, look. Who's that? Oh wow, that's circular. Mate, that has got to be a planet, hasn't it? That's got to be a planet, hasn't it? It's coming straight for us, everybody run! No, you're all right, mate. Watch out, just got run over. For God's sake. Catherine's saying that's Venus. Tommy Thompson has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Tommy. It's Venus, Dave Earl saying. Probably Venus, Ellen M saying. Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? Kieran the pilot, yes, that is planet Venus. Wow. Andy Lorien saying as well. Gordon Freeman. Tracy Afgeek asking a good question there. What is Cat 3 conditions? I think Cat 1 is full clear, full visibility. Cat 3 is down to very low vis, isn't it? Yeah, Cat 3 is like, you know, the worst you can have. This is BA's 777 first, isn't it? Is it? It's a Boeing, that's for sure. Asiana's behind them. What a big gust of wind, where'd that come from? Yeah. Nice. Bit of a crosswind there, man. Wow. Where did you see? I told you, didn't I? Just as he was approaching me, there was a big gust of wind, man. That's crazy. There was quite a crosswind element right there. Avro Arrow, super sound. Craig Wharton, G for Gulf, British registered aircraft. Cat 1, Kerry Fino, he's a pilot. Typically gets you down to 1,800 feet visibility, 200 foot ceiling. Okay, so that's 1,800 foot visibility, which isn't a lot, let's face it, and a 200 foot ceiling. And of course, they heard it on the mic, did they? Ellis. Windy landing. Heard it on the mic. Simon Lewis. 10 hours, Aaron Thomas. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, everybody. And a big thank you to London Heathrow, of course. All the media team there. Big shout out to Annabelle. Right, folks, there you go then. There you have it. Listen to that startup. Hear that? It's not me. Nice. Right, folks, thank you for your company, and thanks for your patience as well earlier on. I hope you enjoyed part one, where we had the second mic set up for the spool ups. I'm going to go back and via Tesco. It's got nothing in the fridge apart from a Benecol. That's it. So I'm going to swish a Benecol tonight. That's it. Listen, folks, thank you so much. It's been great once again. Great chat. Information from our pilots and engineers. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Kuzro. Thank you, Screaming Emu. Thank you, Pico. Thank you, everybody, for your input. Really appreciate it. And that's why, you know, why I get such a kick out of it, because it's like like the conversations that I wanted to have with my dad many moons ago, which I never got round to because I was too young. But anyway, listen, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we will see you on Friday, for the Friday night show. Freighter show on Friday, by the way, folks. We're going to be talking about freighters. I know we've done it before, but we're going to have another go at it anyway. I've got some good models to show you as well. And then, so that's Friday. Tomorrow we've got the guys at GoFundMe. We're having lunch with them and presenting the big check. We'll be putting that out on socials as well. And thank you to everybody who got involved in that. It's quite nice that United have lit that sign up, isn't it? Put a light behind it, haven't they? I like that. That's pretty cool. Even though it's fabric, isn't it? Yeah, look after yourselves, folks, and we will see you on Friday if we don't see you before. Okay, GP, stand by to go fade to grey after this one's touchdown. Oh, someone's just gifted 5 memberships, and it's Heathrow All Day. Heathrow All Day has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Heathrow All Day. All rain expected, Ellis saying. Oh, I don't know, not that I can see, but anyway, possibly. Thanks, folks. Look after yourselves, and we'll see you soon. Cheers. Run VTGP.